Testing. Hello? Ooh. Okay, I'm pretty sure this works. Okay, let's get started. And hi. Welcome to welcome to the stream. I kind of talked about this towards the ending of my last stream where I kind of hinted at the idea of a shower stream. So I'm taking a very bold action here to actually follow through. But it's not gonna be what you expect, okay? So bear with me here. Bam! Bam! You didn't see that coming, huh? Welcome to the first shower stream. One of many, where we ponder life's greatest mysteries together. We're gonna have a lot of thoughts shared here, and we're just going to, yeah, we're just gonna do shower things together. Okay. Man, you guys thought I'd be streaming in the comfort of my own shower? No way. That means I'd have to invite you guys over, and you guys have to like stand outside of my shower curtain. So, nuh-uh. But you know what? I know chat is stinky too, so you guys are gonna be here taking a shower with me. Oh wait, let me get some. Let me actually turn on the shower so you guys hear something. I think that's too loud. Ooh. There we go. White noise. Shower sounds white noise. Relax and be calm. I hope that's not too loud. I don't want it to like drown out everything. Hello Melody, nice to see you here. Void King, Cora. This is made even better by the fact that it's midnight for you. Hey, there's no better time. Are you guys morning showers or nighttime showers? Because I'm for sure a nighttime shower person. I cannot go to bed without taking a shower. It just feels so wrong, you know? It's like I go to bed if I'm dirty. You just kind of pile up all of that grime onto your bed and it just feels so bad. It just feels so bad, you know? You shower at 3 a.m.? Nice. I mean, I'm not judging, but like, you know, be considerate of the people in your home. How am I doing today? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. It's a fantastic Thursday for me. I can't wait for Friday, you know? TGIF. I can't wait for the weekend. Oh my god. I'm gonna like... Actually, I have a lot of things to do, which is going to be taking away from some of my relaxation time over the weekend, but I guess it can't be helped, you know? How are you guys doing? How are you guys doing? It's so nice to see you guys. Taking a shower together, isn't that exciting? By the way, do you guys like my legs? My legs down there? I drew them myself. I drew them myself. So, tell me I did a good job. Tell me I did a good job. I was debating if I should, you know, give you guys my feet for free. But you know what? I'm feeling a little generous, so I'll give you guys that. Better than the top half? How dare you? How dare you? It is of equal... They're both good. Yeah. Speaking of which, it was out of like... Okay, so I thought of this stream at like yesterday, so I don't have any time to like commission an artist to draw me some feet. So, but that got me thinking. Okay, here's a first shower thought for you guys. Which one is worse? Commissioning an artist to draw feet, or commissioning someone for IRL feet pics? Which one, in your opinion, is more degenerate? IRL, asking for IRL pics? If you think about it, like, having feet drawn? I mean, how degenerate are we talking here? Because if you ask to have feet drawn, then then you're basically getting off to basically hentai, as opposed to, you know. So that's up for debate. But probably, I don't know. Which one makes more money? Yeah, which one costs more actually? Which, which one is more costly? Because it's like, if you're willing to pay a little bit more for one or the other, doesn't that kind of indicate that you're more down bad? Hmm? How realistic are the feet? That's a good question. That's a good question. Can you imagine someone like commissioning to draw like Sonic feet? I'm sure there are people out there. Hmm. You can draw me some feet? How much are you charging though? Yeah, next time you guys can draw your own feet. You guys think you can draw better than me? I don't know. My feet are pretty cute. You guys, I'm not like zooming in to give you toesies, but this is good enough. Hmm? So, wait, you know what? I just realized, chat, you're kind of naked. See, I at least have like a door to cover up my body parts, but you guys are like completely exposed. I know what you guys need. I know what you guys need. Give me a second. Let me give you guys something to wear. Where is my towel? Wait. There you go. I'm gonna give you guys a nice little bath towel. Oh, it's too big. There. Now chat is not naked. Poggers. Hell yeah. Hello, Alchemy. Nice to see you here. You gotta put your art degree. Hell yeah. You know, if you have commissions, I'm actually doing a lot of my VTubing work by spending as little as possible as I can. Call me the ultimate frugal VTuber. Like, out of all of my content, out of all of my shorts and like assets or like props, I've either like found them from the internet for free or I just made it up on Photoshop. So yeah, creative work, let's go. I love it when I get to do things for free. So yeah, if you guys haven't taken a shower today, this is your time to get clean. You'd love to make some things for free if you'd like. Just let me know whatever you need. Ooh, that'd be so pog. That'd be so pog. I actually would need to like start thinking of new assets. There's no way I can get around without paying for them. So assets such as like emojis, you know, for chat. Or like honestly even icons. I think icons would be great to use. Like either on my Twitter, my YouTube icon, or even like a Discord server icon, which I will talk about later in the stream. But yeah, awesome. Thank you for the offer. I'll be sure to take you up on that. Poggers. So, what do you guys think about when you're in the shower? Other than like, did I wash my hair already? You know? Do you guys like just wash yourself and you're like so deep in thought that like you kind of just forget which body part that you guys washed? Do you guys have an order? I mean, if your order of showering is anything but going from top bottom, then you guys are a psychopath. So head first, shampoo, conditioner. I actually skip the face and go straight to the body. Because let me explain. Because as soon as I wash my No. Okay. So here's how it actually goes. So I shampoo first, wash it off, rinse, and then I conditioner and I just leave it there. Leave your conditioner on for a good amount of minutes. It'll do you wonders. And then you wash your body or, lather, and then you rinse everything off. And then I do face after because I don't want any product that was on my hair to go on my face. Mhm. So by the time I've like rinsed off everything, it's going on my face. Or I'm cleaning my face after. So you go left to right. You're a psychopath. How do you even go left to right? Is it like left, up, down, up, down? You clean half your face, lather, and then you clean the other half? That's so weird. No thoughts, hemmed empty. Surely you have some thoughts. You know, you can have like, oh man, this is probably my least favorite thing, but like when I start thinking about like arguments that I could have won in the shower, I think that kind of like doubles my shower time. All the water. Oh, by the way, since we're in a public bath, we don't have to worry about the water bill. Isn't that pretty sweet? So make sure you get everything clean, clean, clean. You love my name? Thank you. You love snow and melons? Hell yeah. I like both as well. I actually haven't seen snow in so long. Or actually, no, I saw snow like in March, possibly February, to go snowboarding. But I live in an area where there's like no rain, no snow, so it's very disappointing. And summer is my least favorite season. It's just so hot. So hot, no rain, no snow. Ah, sucks. Mm. So here's a shower thought for you guys. I wrote some down in case we go head up. No thoughts, head empty today. Or I mean, we can go ahead empty, and we could just stare at each other as we. Never mind. Did you guys know, or at least have you thought about this? Everyone who has drank water at some point died. Isn't that crazy? I think about it all the time. Every time I drink water, I'm like, refreshing. But my days are numbered. You drank water and you're alive. For now. For now. For now. But just you wait. Just you wait. Water will do something. One day. Speaking of which, hydration check. Because I am dying. Hope everyone's Thursday is going pretty well. Man. It makes you think that like the people who haven't died, why have they not drank? Okay, that doesn't make sense. We're not doing a pretty good job here of pondering life's greatest mysteries, are we? You dance K-pop in the shower. Okay, that's pretty sick. But also that sounds really dangerous. Because you could like slip and fall. And do I say it? You know what? I don't dance, but I'm sure you guys are also guilty of this. But I like to sing in the shower. Because it's like the only location where I feel like my singing actually sounds good. I'm not a singer, by the way. You guys are not going to hear me sing. No karaoke stream in the future yet. But I wonder why is that? Why do we sound so much better when we're singing in the shower as opposed to like singing in the car for a road trip? The acoustics maybe? Or maybe it's like the freedom, because you're like so relaxed that there's no one around you that you can kind of just let yourself let yourself go. The echo, the reverb, or maybe it's the sound of the water drowning out your voice so you don't actually hear how bad you sound. See, now that's a shower thought. You never know. You never know. You listen, you don't sing. Yes. Listen to. Okay, here's another shower thought for you guys. This one kind of blew my mind when I read it. So, art is how we decorate space, but music is how we decorate time. You guys get it? This is life's creative endeavors on how we deal with space and time. Explain. So think about it. Think about it. Think of any area, any space, any spatial region, you know? How do we decorate it? We may like provide some furniture. We may draw something. We may put up flowers, you know? But at the end of the day, it's all art. But for time, time is tricky. How do we decorate time? We decorate time by creating something that makes us lose track of it. Music. If you listen to music, you know, you don't often describe music as a decoration, but you visualize it. Or not visualize it, you comprehend it. You may visualize it in your head. I think that's a really cool thing to do. But there's I don't know where I'm going with this. Meth? Drugs? Okay, no. Drugs are not a decoration. They're just I mean, if we kind of warp that around, I'm sure drugs can help us lose our sense of time. By the way, this is a drug-free zone. Guys, don't do drugs. Don't do drugs. Have you guys ever done the DARE program in school? I don't know if that's still a thing. I don't remember the acronym or what it stands for, but it's basically like a school program that like encourages kids to not do drugs. I don't know how effective it is, but it was scary. 'Cause I got like tested and everything. You once imagine yourself in an edit while I was in the shower. You slipped and end up breaking the shower. Wow. That feels kind of bad. Be careful in there. I think one time, okay, the closest time that I got to like actually hurting myself in the shower was, oh man, I don't know how long ago it was, but like I was like in the middle of like washing my hair, you know, so you got to keep your eyes closed or else shampoo's gonna get in your eyes. And then like it's completely random. I just started having like everything started shaking, like the ground started shaking, the the shower head started shaking, and I'm pretty sure it was an earthquake, or it was definitely an earthquake. I checked after, but basically I was experiencing a really big earthquake in the middle of a shower, and I thought I was gonna die. I in my head I thought like the shower, like the bathtub was gonna break. I was gonna fall down, and just whack, whack. So I like opened my eyes instantly, and the shampoo got into my eyes, and everything started hurting, and I was just like, it was all bad. It was all bad. Yeah, earthquakes are scary. I don't get those very often. Thank God I don't. But still, I think it's like the worst place to experience an earthquake when you're in the shower. Music is art. Music is art. Yeah, but like, I don't know how to explain this. It's like, I guess words can be a form of decoration too. Like one way to kind of, how do you explain decorating time, you know? If you were to like visualize time, it would look like, in my head, I imagine like one of those piano note sheet books thing. I don't know what they're called. I'm not a musician. But that's what I imagine like with like all of the notes. So just imagine that. It's technically music. Just through time. I don't know. Do you guys ever like think of something and it just doesn't come out correctly from your mouth? That's what I'm experiencing right now. Hmm. Okay, here's another shower thought for you guys. How many holes does a straw have? This is a very heavy topic. I've gone into fights over this. And I have managed to kind of compile a strong argument that basically says a straw has one hole. You think it's three? You think it has three holes? What? That's not even an option. Who says three? Where do you even get three? Explain. Okay, some people say one, some people say two, and I see where they're coming from. But honestly, it's one. It's one hole. Think about it. Think about it. Think about it. Think about it. How many holes does a donut have? You don't say two. You don't say it has two holes. You say it has one hole, right? A donut has one hole. So then what is the difference between a donut and a straw? Other than the fact that it's made out of flour, sugar, and it actually tastes good? A straw is just a really long donut, right? So, QED, a straw has one hole. I'm thinking in the third dimension. What other dimension is there? Okay? Second dimension? Are you thinking of a drawing of a straw? In which case, I still don't understand how it has three. Why are donut holes a spear? Oh, now you're talking. Why are donut holes a spear? Why are they not called a donut spear? I don't see a hole in the donut. Hole. I think something went wrong there. Okay, grab your straw, connect the ends, and then what? Okay, where's the hole? You're actually covering up the hole. Oh, I see what you're cooking. So you're saying you have two holes, one on each end, and when you put them together, you make another hole. But wait, if you connect the ends, doesn't that eliminate the two holes? So now you're back to one. No? No? Because it's like, if you cover up a hole, does that hole still exist? Wait, no, what am I saying? Yeah, it exists. What the heck? Okay. Okay. But you're artificially creating a hole with that method. If you were to like not fold it, bend it in any way, like by default, it would have two holes. No, no, it has one hole. Oh my god, one. One hole. You're confusing me. Stop it! You're confusing me. I'm not falling for it. I'm not falling for it. It's actually so nice just taking a shower without having to worry about the water bill. One of my favorite things to do is taking a bath. But you know how costly that is? Apparently, one bath is worth like 7 showers. Is that worth it? Is that worth it? Can you go an entire week without showering just to experience one bath? Okay, I definitely wouldn't. Although I feel like you should shower first before you take a bath, you know? Because then you're kind of like letting your bath soak up all of the dirt and grime, which doesn't sound relaxing to me. Unpopular opinion, but you hate baths? Is that a popular opinion? Okay, but why though? I love baths. I can see how there's some not so fun things about baths, like waiting for the water to run forever. Oh, you get bored. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, but that's that's where you actually bring your own, I don't know, activities. Have you guys ever eaten in the bath? I've had like snacks. I've had like snacks where I like small stacks like Pocky or cookies. It's either that or I don't know. Okay, one dangerous thing to do is bringing your phone into the bath with you. And then you start watching and you just pray you don't drop your phone. But at least you have some form of entertainment. Hello, Derplore. How you doing? Happy Thursday. I hope you're ready to take a shower because you're looking kind of stinky today. So, yeah. Funny, I promised you a shower stream and this is what you get. So here we're going to ponder life's greatest mysteries. If you have any shower thoughts where we can all kind of put our heads together and really think about it, feel free. You bring a toaster. Okay. All right. Well, as long as that toaster isn't connecting anything, you can make a toaster. Can you imagine? You just got done playing Blade and Sorcery and I've gotten pretty sweaty. Dang, you're a sweaty gamer. Yeah, you need to take a shower. Guys, please take a shower before going to cons. Last con I went to, it was unbearable. Oh my god. I was debating if I should give you guys feet as well. But I was like, nah, you guys don't deserve feet. Especially not the ones I drew. Besides, it's cooler that way. You guys are like floating entities. But yeah, hope you're doing well. I'm excited for the weekend. You don't deserve feet? Okay, that's a little mean to say. I'm sorry. I kind of want to like have a different representation of chat. Because right now you guys are just like a box. You're just a square. You're just vertically aligned text that is just going up. I want to like slap you guys onto like, I don't know, like a melon? You know how a lot of the big VTubers have like mascots? That's something that I kind of want to do. Instead of calling you like chat, I'd be like, I don't know, melon heads? Work in progress. We can brainstorm that out. You could be a duck. Oh, that's such a cute idea. Okay, but we're not taking a bath. Rubber ducks are for baths. What do you take in the shower? Loofah? Oh, you know what? I should have wrapped myself in a bath towel and put you guys on the bath towel. Is that weird? Is that kind of weird? Rubber ducks are for all the time. I should bring a rubber duck. You guys want a rubber duck? I can get you guys a rubber duck. Your pet rock. Why do you have a pet rock? Do you guys have pets that's not inanimate? I would love to do a pet stream one day. I have a pet. I'm not telling you guys what it is, even though I probably might have in the past. I don't have a pet rock. No. Last time I had a pet rock, I tripped over him and I threw him away. I almost died. Although I will say pet rocks do have a lot of personality. They're very stoic. Oh, you have a cat! Poggers! I love cats. I love. I don't have a cat, but I would love one day. I just can't right now because a cat would currently. If I had a cat right now, it would just straight up eat my current pet. And I can't do that. What I do have instead though is okay, so this is the closest thing I have to a pet cat. So every morning we have a stray cat that comes by our front door. It's a completely stray cat, and there's no way we could adopt it given our circumstances. But we basically kind of adopted it because it comes by to our front door every single morning at like 6 a.m. and we just feed it. hmm I think it's because of the fact that we leave food out for it that it comes by every day. I don't know if it's a boy or a girl, but it's really cute. But it's also really shy because we can never interact with it. It just kind of comes by, meows and begs for food, and just walks away. We actually used to feed it twice a day too, like one in the morning, one in the night. But it turns out that we have other visitors at night, and it's kind of unsettling. We basically have raccoons. If we leave food out at night, we get raccoons at our door, and we don't want that. So we kind of just feed our stray cat once a day. That's the closest thing I have to a pet cat. Otherwise, what kind of cat would I want? I'm not very familiar with cat breeds, but I always imagine I would like an orange one. You know, the single brain cell organism. But I need to do my research. I know there's a ton of cat breeds out there. Preferably one that doesn't shed a lot. Although I don't know if that's asking for too much. But if I did get a cat, I'll let you guys know. You have two. You have two orange tabbies. Wow. See, I'm jealous. I want one. Get a hairless cat? Okay, that's kind of. I don't know if I like a hairless cat. Like, I don't know anything about hairless cats, like in terms of their personality. But every image I've seen of them, they just look super angry. Is that just me? They're like angry that they don't have any hair. Or something. I don't know. They have one collective brain cell. That's what's up. But one has full custody. Okay, sure. They can share. When one goes to sleep, maybe the other one can use the brain cell. Mom said it's my turn to use the brain cell. One day, I'll have pet streams. You know what? Actually, one thing that I kind of wanted to do when I open a Discord server, I'd want one of the channels to be like specifically for pets. Because I love animals. They're cute. So I guess I can kind of talk about that now. I am thinking of having a Discord server soon for our small growing community. And it'll be a really good way for me to like kind of chat with you guys offline too. Because I know this is like stream time, but I also want to like, talk offline too. And I want channels where I can see how you guys are doing. I want to see your pets. You guys can post food. I would love to see what you guys are eating. I love food too. Or I definitely need to post my stream schedule somewhere because right now I'm kind of just doing things freely. Hello, Anzan. Welcome to the stream. Nice to see you here. I hope you're ready to take a shower because I know that you're stinky. I could smell it on you. So, make sure you get all the nooks and crannies. But yeah, I'll keep you guys updated on the Discord. I also need to figure out how to make it too. That's the thing. But that'll be fun. Your friend is going crazy. Why is your friend going crazy? Maybe he should take a shower too. Or they should take a shower too. What even is a shower stream? I don't know. It seems kind of self-explanatory, no? We're just here to take a shower together. Just me and good old chat and sounds of running water. Look at my cute little feet that I drew for myself. Because I'm not going to show you the rest of my body. That's against TOS. Trying to not get banned here. And here in the shower, we kind of just talk about random things, as you would do in the shower. You guys do that? You guys just start rambling or like, think of imaginary arguments in your head and try to win them yourself so you feel better about about yourself. That's what we're doing here. So if you have any particular like life pondering questions, please bring it up and we will discuss together a sophisticated. What are we? What are we? Chat, what are we? Are we roommates? Are we. What kind of associates take shower together? Are we colleagues? Perhaps we're at a public bath together because this is a really great way to bond. I wonder what's gonna happen after this stream now that we're all clean. I don't know about you, but I'm going to bed. I have work after this. Or I have work tomorrow. hmm You made another drink mix. You named it the Tesla Berry because, much like buying a Tesla, drinking it is a mistake. Hmm. What kind of. Okay, but when is making a drink a mistake, I feel like it's a skill, it's an art. If you make a mistake, that just means the drink tastes bad. So did you make a drink that tastes bad? Hmm. Oh, so are you getting drunk on a Thursday? Is that what it sounds like? Honestly, weekday drinking it just kind of hits different. I don't think I could afford to do that, but more power to you. hmm I don't want to hear your shower thoughts. You think like, what if you already died once, but you don't even know that you died because your soul just went into your body, but in a different universe. But somewhere you're dead. I'm not even gonna lie. I have thought that before. I run like simulations in my head, especially like when I'm driving. Like sometimes I'll nearly get into a car accident. I barely like avoid it. But sometimes I think like, what if it actually did happen to me and my brain or my soul just got put into a different universe where I didn't get into the car accident? But I wouldn't know. In that case, am I lucky? Or is that a superpower? Or does everyone else experience that too? And then when you do, you know, when you actually do die and you don't experience your soul going to somewhere else, maybe you just ran out of bodies. Multiverse theory. I think about that a lot. So it's really interesting that you brought that up. I don't know. I don't think it's like a depressive thought. It's just more like, like what if? Also, I watch a lot of like superhero related shows and movies and stuff and media. And I feel like a lot of them kind of talk about multiverse theory a lot. So, I think it's only natural to think about that stuff. By the way, I'm a huge fan of superhero stuff. I'm going to watch the new Superman movie this weekend, and I'm so excited. Okay, let me catch up real quick. You create D&D characters in the shower. Ooh, I think that's a great idea, honestly. Coming up with a lot of creative ideas in the shower is like the best place. So I get that. I actually like kind of brainstorm a lot of my content ideas in the shower too. So I can't imagine like the crazy D&D characters that you can formulate in there. It's a good idea. I mean, granted, you might be spending too much time in the shower, but maybe not a shower question, but what's the best color frosting for a donut? That's interesting. Because that makes me think, do colors taste differently from each other? I mean, naturally, I would think like, you know, yellow tastes like lemon, Blue tastes like a blueberry or maybe cotton candy. Red would be like cherry or maybe pink is strawberry. Pink is strawberry. Context, you're 3D modeling a donut and you can't decide on a color. Oh, okay, that makes a lot of sense. But in that case, I mean, it's kind of subjective, right? What is the best flavor coloring? I think okay, this might sound a little basic, but I would go with brown because it's usually like chocolate frosting, right? But that's probably simply because I haven't experienced enough other frosting, you know? If they exist. Does blue frosting for a donut exist? I don't think I've ever seen that. I've seen yellow, I've seen brown. I don't know if I've seen red. I've seen pink. Pink is good too. I gotta choose carefully. Oh no, this is too much pressure. This is too much pressure. Okay, here's a better idea. Or here's a question actually. What size is a donut? And you might be wondering, what size? Why does that matter? It matters because I feel like the smaller it is, it would be like cuter in a sense. And if that's the case, then you want to pick a cute color, you know? A cute color would be like light blue or pink. You know? But if it's bigger, then I think you can get away with any color. Probably something like yellow. I hope that helps. I hope that helps. Fun fact, your brain will keep trying to revive the body for 30 minutes to 2 hours after the body is considered dead. Let's go, brain. Wow. That's pretty pog. I didn't know that. That's also kind of sad. It's like the brain is trying its hardest to revive yourself. But it can't. It can't. It needs help. It's down. It's asking someone to res him. Someone res my body, please. Another fun fact. Your heart burns right now. It aches. Your heart muscles have never had a break since you were born. Your brain just tunes it out, but yours doesn't. See, I think that's where you're wrong. My heart muscles have never taken a break because they don't need a break. My heart muscles are strong. They are so strong right now. It's just pumping like crazy. Sometimes it slows down. That's the closest thing it'll get to a break. But otherwise, we just keep going. The grind never ends. But if you want to go down that path, you know what? You are now breathing manually. Haha, take that. You are now aware that your tongue does not have a comfortable spot. I'm not sorry. If you focus hard enough, you can feel it. Do I want to feel it? I don't know if I want to feel it. Monster! Oh, don't give me the sad emoji. Now I kind of feel bad. Here, you look like you're sweating. Let me wipe sweat off of your head. Hey. Okay, I'm kind of sweating too. We've been in the shower for almost 47 minutes. Are your fingers and toes feeling kind of pruny yet? Honestly, I hate that feeling. I hate the feeling of pruny fingers. I feel like a raisin. Did I wash my feet yet? Okay, actually, another shower question for you guys. Do you guys actually wash your feet? Because I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like I never feel the need to actually like lather up my feet. I kind of just assume that any like soap that like drips down onto my feet will get it clean, you know? Like I'll like lather down to my ankles, but past that, I'm gonna just let the falling soap do its job. Yes, is that just me? There's no way it's just me, right? You guys like actually, because if you clean your feet, I feel like that's so scary because you have to like balance on one foot to clean one foot at a time, and then that there's an inherent risk of doing that. You can like trip and die. Hmm? I'm pretty confident in my ability to balance too, but it's like you have soap all over you. You're running a huge risk there. Hi, Kizukia. Kizu, I was mixing up your name with K. Can I call you K? I'm gonna call you K. Hi, K. How you doing? Welcome to my stream. I hope you haven't taken a shower yet, because we're here to get clean and we're here to discuss life's greatest mysteries. We've answered a lot of questions. I don't know if they were properly answered, but we're kind of like digging. Do you clean your feet in the shower? Like, do you like physically balance on one leg, pick up the other foot, and you just start like wiping it down with like soap or loofah? I don't know. It sounds kind of scary. It sounds kind of scary. I guess the alternative would be like to actually sitting down on the bathtub or the shower stall floor, but that also feels kind of dirty. And another thing, when I do sit down to do that, I feel like it just feels so foreign. I don't know how to explain it. It feels so weird getting feeling the water from the shower head hit me from a higher elevation than what I'm used to. I have the shower head like at most 2 feet away from me, but if I'm sitting down, the shower head is like 4 feet, above my head, and it feels so weird. And what the heck am I talking about now? Am I making any sense, by the way? I'm kind of just going off on the rails. Oh. Oh my god, you're a genius. There's a stool or a chair meant for the shower, like in JP bathhouses. Of course. Of course. I don't know why I never thought of that. Wait. Wait. I should buy one of those. I've seen those. I've seen those like bath stools. Oh, but would they fit in my bathtub? Surely they would. Okay, okay, okay. That actually kind of answers my question. And I think we're ready to we're ready to move on from this topic. Okay. Dorpas shared another fun fact. Let's take a look here. My sweat has the same waste chemical as urine. Urea. I don't like the I don't like that word for some reason. Anyway, it's a safer version of ammonia. I don't know what that is either. Don't mix sweat with bleach. You will make mustard gas. Derpler, I don't mean no disrespect, but what do I do with that information? What do I do with this information? I am learning, but what do I do with this? Am I being tested on this? Am I someday gonna like be pulled over by the cops and he's gonna be like, your sweat kind of smells like urine today. Have you been drinking? No, that doesn't make any sense. Welcome back. What are we talking about? I have no idea what we're talking about. I kind of just read a random fact and I'm utterly confused right now. But before that, I was talking about if you guys wash your feet in the shower. Because I think that's kind of sus. I think washing your feet in the shower is so scary. What do I do? Not mix sweat with bleach. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense to me. I actually don't sweat very much. I have to do like really intensive workout if I want to sweat. Honestly, I think the reason why that is because most of my sweat happens on my hands and feet. I feel like there's a name for this condition, if it is a condition. But I tend to like, especially when I'm gaming, my hands get really sweaty, so I have to bust out the gamer towel. And I just have to start wiping my hands off. It's really uncomfortable. And it kind of messes up my FPS skills. You think that's normal? Okay, thank God. Okay. Thank God I'm not the only one. But you gotta, if you understand what I mean, you know that it's pretty annoying, you know? And it like makes your mouse all sticky, and then it makes your like mouse pad a little wet. And then when your feet gets wet, actually the only time that my feet gets wet is like when I'm trying to sleep. Which, I mean, this doesn't happen very often, but when I do try to sleep and I get like wet feet from like sweat, then it's like impossible for me to sleep. I don't know why. It's so uncomfortable, you know? It's like when that happens, I have to like wear socks to bed. And I hate wearing socks to bed. Do I sleep with socks on? I don't often. I only sleep with socks on if my feet are sweaty, because that's like the only way for me to deal with it. It's really uncomfortable, but it gets the job done, I guess. Mm. What FPS do I play? I play almost everything, or at least I have played almost everything at least once. So, mm, Valorant and Overwatch are probably my most played FPS. Currently, a lot more Valorant than Overwatch. hmm Um, I played a little bit of CS:GO, a little bit of Apex. Is there any other FPS actually? Strinova? Am I saying that right? Strinova? I think that's like the anime Overwatch, right? Or the hero shooter with anime girls. It looked kind of fun. But no, I've actually never played that one. Is that good? I like the idea of it. Honestly, it kind of looks like a gacha too, which is kind of like scary to me. Guys, I cannot pick up another gacha. The gimmick where you go 2D. Oh, I have seen that. That actually kind of reminds me of like Splatoon, which I have never played, but it looked kind of interesting. Okay, pretty fun, pretty fun. I want to check that out. I like to play a lot of the mainstream games just to at least get the experience. Oh my god, more fun facts. Which one do I start with? The obsidian scalpel is sharp enough to cut between the cells rather than rupturing through them. Hmm. Hmm. Again, what do I do with this information? Derplord, you're confusing me. Are these even shower thoughts at this point? Do you think of these in the shower? Do you suddenly like, you're taking a shower and you're thinking like, huh, I wonder what is a good tool that would be able to cut through my cells right now? The terminal velocity of a squirrel is not fast enough to kill a squirrel. Okay, well that's just a lie of that the name, the implication is false. That's not terminal velocity, that's just squirrel velocity. I don't know. But these are really interesting fun facts to think of the shower. My stomach acid is made up of hydrochloric acid. I feel like I've heard that one before. Is it weird to think how to make a bomb in the shower? Is that weird? I don't know. I feel like everyone thinks of different things in the shower. I'm like kind of content build right now, so all I think of in the shower are just like, what should I do for content? What's my next video idea? What's my next stream idea? What am I gonna eat tomorrow? Did I do my dailies? What time is it? You know? I don't know. I don't know. Man, boy, can you sound like Tony Stark right now? Build a nuclear reactor. I mean, maybe you're just really into science. I don't know. Fun fact, I can make explosive powder like gunpowder out of sulfur. Ground up seashells, charcoal, and some white powder. Okay. Okay. I'm trying to think of applications for any of this information. And I'm coming up with a blank. I don't think I don't think that's gonna happen. Hello, Max. How you doing? How you doing? Welcome to the shower stream. Here, where we ponder life's greatest mysteries, or just kind of share random fun facts that will never be useful. Maybe it will be useful one day. I don't know. Just make sure you get cleaned up. Make sure you get all the nooks and crannies. I'm doing fantastic. It's a really nice Thursday. Actually, it's a really hot Thursday. This week has been hot, but this day in particular was super hot, and it's like, ugh. But I cannot wait for the weekend. You guys have any good plans for the weekend? I'm asking this now because I'm not gonna stream over the weekend. I need to I have a lot of things to work on. I have to make another video. I should have to make two videos actually. And then I have to like look into how to make a Discord, and then I gotta do this, and then I gotta do that, while also being able to like give myself a little bit of time to relax. You know, I want to watch a movie. I might watch two movies if I'm feeling ambitious. Have you guys seen K-pop Demon Hunters? I really want to see that. Everyone is talking about it. I haven't seen it. Oh, it's Friday for you, Pog. Nice. Well, happy Friday for you. TGIF, TGIF for you. Did you know I can find uranium in old glow in the dark paint? I didn't know that. You're releasing a hawk on Saturday. What? Okay, that's pretty cool. What? How are you releasing a hawk? Like, did you like raise it and now it's time to let it go? You know? You volunteer at a wildlife rescue. That is so cool. Oh my god. That's pretty cool. I love to encourage people to like volunteer for random things that they're passionate about. Like just last month, I volunteered for a VTuber convention. Was that last month? Yeah. There's a VTuber convention in California called Offkai, and I've been volunteering there for about 3 years in a row now. And it's really fun. Volunteering itself is such a good idea because it's like you get to meet people that have the same passions as you. And for me, which was like, VTubers, got to meet a lot of cool people. We, chat about our Oshis, watch streams together, play games together. It's a really good way to meet people. So, yeah, definitely check out your local county, your local city, whatever. Look for any like volunteering opportunities. So, yeah. Okay, these fun facts are getting way too complex. Sensation again, would you breathe from now like a oxygen from a below carbon dioxide if you're in an area with another gas up on the carbon or just enough oxygen to get rid of carbon? You could painlessly die of oxygen. Okay. I think I knew that. I think I knew that one. Yeah, I think I knew that one. Let me get some water. Have you guys ever drank shower water? I guess drinking shower water is basically asking like, do you drink tap water or sink water? It's kind of gross, honestly. Unwillingly true. I feel like that happens when, okay, here's another question. Do you guys brush your teeth in the shower? Because oftentimes it's really efficient and advantageous to brush your teeth in the shower. Because it's like, you knock out two birds, one stone kind of thing. But I personally don't like doing that because it's like the feeling you get of rinsing your mouth with a shower head. It's kind of tingly. It's almost uncomfortable. And if the shower head pressure is too strong, then you just kind of accidentally drink some, along with all of the toothpaste residue. Kind of gross. It takes 1,000 to something in front of force to break the human neck. Of course, it takes this force. Something like snapping how to. What are you? What? What? These facts are starting to be less fun and more like, huh? Huh? Anyway, not gonna lie, it's getting kind of it's getting kind of warm here in the shower. Mm. Mm. Did you guys know that every single odd number has the letter E in it? See, there's a fun fact for you. Something that's easy to digest, you know? Something easy to digest. Hello, koala lover. How you doing? The average human corpse can be turned to 7 bars of soap. Yeah, get your human flavored soap here, huh? Hello. Hello, Madame Rijun. How you doing? Am I pronouncing your name right? Rijun? Cool name, by the way. Love it. Guys, if you don't know who Rijun is, please make sure to check her out. She's another VTuber. Amazing singer, by the way. Love your cover. I want to like hop into your streams, but I think it's like in the middle of the day for me when I'm at work. I have so many friends that I want to like visit their streams, but it's always when I'm working. Pain. Pain. You just got a notification from TikTok that your little brother viewed your profile. Wait, you get notifications from that? I didn't know that. I don't know anything about TikTok. I just kind of post. I just kind of post, respond to messages, like comments, and yeah, I kind of just end it there. I don't know. I hope none of my friends find my TikTok. Okay. Question. Bar soap or body wash soap? For your body, of course. Don't use bar soap on your face, guys. Don't use bar soap on your face. It's so bad for you. Body wash. Body wash. Yes, go. Let's go. Oh my god, overwhelmingly body wash. Okay, all right. Bar soap is a hassle? Really? I think it's the other way around. I think body wash is definitely more effort than bar soap. Cause like with body wash, I use a loofah and I gotta like, you know, lather it up and then use it all over my body. And then afterwards you kind of have to like wash off the loofah, make sure there's no like soapy residue in there, and then wash it for body. But with bar soap, you just kind of like rub it all over and you're kind of done at the end of the day, you know? So that being said, I actually think body wash is more of a luxury, which I will definitely indulge more regularly than bar soap. Bar soap is just faster in my opinion, you know? Your ex used to rub the bar on himself. Yeah, exactly. Oh, but you think it's gross? I mean, if it's just like for one person, I definitely wouldn't like share the bar soap. That'd be kind of weird. Shower in the morning or in the evening? I asked that question earlier. I think it's a really good question to kind of like understand the other person. But I like to shower in the night. I think people who shower in the morning are. Oh, no. I think going to bed without taking a shower is really gross. I can't imagine. I can't even physically go to bed if I don't take a shower, I think. So, like, days where I'll be out until like 2 a.m., I'll be like extremely tired and possibly not sober, but I will not let myself go to bed without brushing my teeth or taking a shower. And taking a shower. It just feels impossible. I can't, you know? If I don't have access to a shower, like, you know, if I get home and maybe like the water is turned off, maybe someone else is in the shower and I cannot like keep myself awake, I'm just sleeping on the floor. I'm just sleeping on the floor. There's no way. I refuse to let my bed get dirty, you know? So I'm just like, so yeah, what about you? What about you? Do you shower in the morning or in the evening? Shower in the morning is fine too, but oftentimes I just find myself showering once a day. Maybe like twice if I'm like super sweaty. I don't know. Your thumb is the longest digit in your body. Huh? What does longest digit in my body mean? Hmm. You have really long hair, so you like to wash your hair first thing if I'm doing something. Ah, I see, I see. Excuse me. Oh, speaking of washing hair, do you guys wash your hair every day? Because apparently it's like kind of not necessarily bad, but it's healthier if you wash your hair like every other day or something like that. Like if you wash it too much, you actually kind of get rid of all of the natural oils on your hair. That's what I read. But me personally, I feel like I can I feel like I have to wash my hair every day. I don't know why. See, you kind of get it. Yeah, you can't because, your hair health is really important. Every other day, nice, nice, nice. Yeah, I probably should too. But I've gone into the habit of just washing my hair every day. I kind of just do it. So that's why I kind of like keep my conditioner on for as long as I can, coping that it would, actually do something. Wah. Fun fact, you're sleepy. You have things to do at 9 in the morning and it's 12. Yeah, I know you're in the East Coast, so I understand if you gotta go to bed. Thank you for joining. But if you gotta go to bed, go to bed. Okay? Good night. Good night, Darp Lord. Thank you for all the fun facts. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, how often do you wash your sheets though? Because I gotta pay for water. And I don't know how much water the washer and dryer costs, but it's like I try to do it every 2 weeks, no more than a month. Every week. Wow. Okay, now we're kind of, I guess we're kind of discussing hygiene, huh? I mean, hygiene is something that everyone kind of takes into consideration. So this is a really good topic. Mm-hmm. Your hair gets greasy if you miss one day now. Oh, I get it. I get it. I'm like that too, and it feels uncomfortable. I actually changed my sheets. No, no, I changed my pillowcase, I think. Every three, 3 days? Is it 3 days? Because if I don't, then I'm gonna like break out. I'll get like pretty bad acne and it sucks. So, cleanliness, hygiene, let's go! Let's go! You will be back with more fun facts. Oh gee, I can't wait. Yay! I hope there are more fun than the morbid ones we've had today. You just burn yours and buy new sets twice a year. Huh. Huh. That seems fun. I think any activity that involves burning unused or like, expired items is fun. Is that weird? You know, have you guys ever like finished a semester or a quarter in university and you're like wanting to get rid of all of the material, all of the notes or like books that you have accumulated? I like to do that. I think there was a tradition when in my dorm where after a semester we would go to like a nearby beach and just start a bonfire and we would just toss our text. Yeah, I would burn my textbooks. We would just toss them in there. It was so therapeutic. Is that just me? I know you can resell your textbooks. I know there are other people who might take the class and might need a textbook, but it's like, I don't want to go through the effort of that, man. That's too much work. That's too much work. Especially, okay, the more stressful a class is, the more satisfying the book burning is. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You have all of your books from university? Wow. Why though? Why though? Why though? Are you a hoarder in video games? You sound like a hoarder. You sound like you pick up everything you see on the ground and then you never use it because you're probably like, what if I need this later? What if I need one of my 361 potions later? You know? They don't sell this in stores. I might need it later. Oh, you're a university professor. Okay. Okay, that makes so much more sense. That makes so much more sense. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, that makes sense. I'm sorry. That's really cool though. That's really cool. Oh my god, I feel like I just kind of wait, did you know this? Did you know that your students do these? Because now that I think about it, I don't know if if my professors know that some of their students have this kind of tradition. And now that I'm kind of like thinking about this, I almost feel like it's disrespectful, isn't it? I'm sorry if it is disrespectful, but it's like okay, forget I said anything. I feel like I've just exposed a secret to to the cops or something. I'm sorry. You're a lit professor too. Oh no. I'm so sorry. Okay, forget I said anything. You know what? I cherish all my textbooks. I che- I cherish all of my textbooks. I don't even know if I can lie about this. I'm sorry. Yeah, so next shower thought. Hello, next shower thought. Ah, bonfires are excuses for s'mores. True, s'mores are good. I love s'mores. He... I'm sorry about your books. I'm sorry about your. First, your books are on fire. Now my pants are on fire. Ah, I'm a liar. I'm a liar. I'm sorry for spreading. I mean, it was only a second. Would you guys do that? Would you guys just go on the internet and just spread misinformation? I wouldn't. I wouldn't. What if they catch me? What if they catch me? They revoke my internet usage. No, never. Exactly. Thank you. Do not spread misinformation. No fake news here. Only speak truth. Mm-hmm. You like making jambalayas and campfires? Ooh, you fancy. You fancy. Did I know that beetles are as smart as dolphins? No shot. No shot. I'm calling cap. I'm calling cap. Oh wait, but you just said you don't tell lies. Oh, okay. You know what? You must be speaking the truth. You must be speaking the truth. For all I know, I mean, I have no scientific evidence behind this, but for all you know, maybe beetles are as smart, but due to the due to their small stature, their tiny bodies, maybe they're just limited to. I don't know where I'm going with this. You have 6 PhDs in beetle. That makes sense. Okay, what is? I've never heard of a PhD in beetle, but I think the most ridiculous, like, college degree major that I've heard of was underwater basket weaving. Have you guys ever heard of that? I've never actually met anyone who majored in underwater basket weaving, but I think the concept is so interesting. There must be a market for this if there's a degree for this, you know? Who out there is ordering baskets that are woven underwater? What properties does said basket have? You know? I guess the first thing would be that they're waterproof. I guess that's pretty cool. Maybe they're sturdier. Maybe they smell funnier. I don't know. You assume it makes the fibers easier to weave. Ah, see, now we're exploring the major. Now we're taking a college course. We're learning. It's easier to bend in the water. Okay, see, that makes me think. What if, have you guys ever seen a basket being made? Because I haven't. And for all I know, maybe every basket in the world were made underwater. I don't know. Who was my favorite singer? So I mainly listen to J-pop. I've listened to a lot of different things over the years, but currently it's J-pop. And my favorite artist, singer, is Suisei Hoshimachi, the Hololive VTuber. I think in 2024, there was a. You guys know what a Spotify Wrap is? Like at the end of the year, Spotify kind of compiles all of your listening hours and like gives you a summary of everything that you listen through their app. My Spotify Wrap was like, oh man, I don't remember the number, but it was a lot of hours listening to Suisei. And one of my friends did the math for it. And apparently, the math, if you translated all of my listening hours for Suisei, it basically equates to like sending Suisei like 5 red super chats or something like that. And I was like, whoa, I feel pretty good about not, or I feel pretty good about supporting her now. So really interesting. Really interesting. I actually wonder how much they make. I need to redo the math. Hmm. Does Baby Metal count as J-pop? Isn't there one J-pop band that's like that? I listened to one of their songs. Does it count? No, does it count? I mean, is there J Metal? Does that count? I don't know. I don't know. Do I like One OK Rock? I know of them. I listened to some of their songs and I actually missed out on the opportunity to go to their concert, which was 2 months ago, I think. All my friends went to it. I'm actually missing out on so many concerts, actually. Like Otto, if you guys know who Otto is, her concert was sold out. Or at least I found out about it about too late. There's also a Yoasobi concert, which was sold out instantly. I remember trying to get tickets for that, and I just couldn't. So that sucks. By the way, I'm listening. I'm like listing all of these Japanese group names because I am a filthy weeb. It all started with anime. It all started with anime. I don't even remember the groups that sang anime songs. Dang. Or maybe I do? Is Asian Kung Fu Generation one of them? Quick best anime Mob Psycho 100. Hi. Okay, that was the first thing that popped into my head. I have a lot of favorite animes. Most of them are all shonen though. I'm a huge shonen anime lover, even though I haven't seen like the most recent one's probably Soul Leveling. I haven't seen, but I've seen all of them, most of them. But I'm a fan of the classics: Dragon Ball Z, Naruto, Bleach. Oh my god, I think it all started with Naruto and Bleach. I used to listen to their opening and endings like 24/7. They're so good. They're so good. They're so good. Overlord. I haven't seen Overlord. I gotta watch that. Spy X Family. Spy Family? Spy X Family? That's really good. That's a good one. I love that one. It's so wholesome. It's so wholesome. Mm-hmm. 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 We're going to a Blackpink concert. Let's go. That's awesome. Okay, I don't listen to a ton of K-pop, but for some reason when I do hear K-pop, it tends to be the songs that Blackpink comes with. Right? Like I think what song am I thinking of? There was one song that I like came across and it was just on repeat for like a whole month. Um, most famous. Okay, I don't know the title. You're not a Blackpink fan. You're actually a big BTS and Stray Kids fan. Oh, I don't know who Stray Kids are, but I know I am familiar with BTS. Wow, nice. That's exciting. Concerts are always fun. Pokemon anime. Not even kidding. I love the Pokemon anime. I'm pretty sure I've seen all the way until like Gen 4. I actually remember more of the Yu-Gi-Oh anime. Have you guys seen Yu-Gi-Oh? I don't know why, but I think Yu-Gi-Oh anime is so epic. Especially like the voice acting for it. We're talking about the dub, by the way. But like in Yu-Gi-Oh, every single turn, both duelists are just like explaining what their card does. Like, ha! I play Pot of Greed, Yugi. And then the enemy is just like, oh, no way! I can't believe you just played Pot of Greed! And they just go back and forth like that. Like, guys, we've seen this card like used literally every other day. Thank you for the reminder, though. I always forget what Pot of Greed does. You've fallen for my trap card, Yugi. Oh no, not the trap card. And then they act all surprised and they're like, just you wait. Because you activated my trap card. And then they just go back and forth and they act surprised every single time. It's so dramatic and I love it. Oh man, Yu-Gi-Oh was great. You like the short series with Red? I've seen that one too. Which one? What is that called again? Like Pokemon Legends? It was the like the 4 episode one, I believe. That one was really good. That one was really good. Oh man, I have no idea what Pokemon looks like now. Oh, and the Pokemon openings are so fire. They're so fire. Uh, of course, there's always the classic. You know, I want to be the very best, and no one ever was. Blah 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 blah. That's a classic. Um, I think the Johto region had a good one too. Was that the rap one? I don't remember which one it was, but it was really good. And then Gen 3 was also really good. Those are like my go-to songs at karaoke. If I go to karaoke with my friends, those are like my go-to songs. I just always turn on the OG Pokemon theme, and we just go ham. It's like the song that everyone knows too. So it's a really good icebreaker. If you guys go to karaoke and you find that it's really awkward to start, just start with that. Just start with a Pokemon theme song, and then that's how you get the crowd going. hmm hmm There was a local tournament at your library when you were a kid, but you haven't seen Yu-Gi-Oh in the wild. That's a good point. I don't remember the last time I've seen a physical Yu-Gi-Oh card. I have seen physical Pokemon cards. Those are like really popular right now, the TCG. I've actually met with some of my friends last weekend and they were telling me how difficult it is to like find vending machines with Pokemon cards in the wild. That's crazy. Like people are out there standing in front of like Target, Costco waiting for it to open. They just dash in there and buy all the cards. It's so weird. I can never understand it. And apparently there's a service for Pokemon cards or for I guess trading cards in general that someone kind of like grades cards based on like the card health, like the I don't know how clean the art is, if there are any folds or bending anywhere, you know. It's like a scale out of like 1 to 10, I think. Yeah, the card condition. Yeah. I think that's so interesting. And you actually like pay money to get it graded. Like if I had like a Mewtwo card with like super cool art and I give it to one of the I don't even know what they're called, like auditors or something. And they'll like examine the card with like microscopes and like crazy lighting and they'll be like, "Oh yeah, this card's a C."
or a 6 or something, and people will go like to crazy lengths to maintain their condition. I don't know. I don't know. I don't understand it. Maybe it's like in the long run you can sell it and it'll just it's like an investment, right? That's what I assume. It has to be like an investment. But I don't know. I don't know. Pokemon Go was the closest we as a species will ever get to world peace. Yes, 100% true. What is that? 2016, I think? The summer of 2016? Or was it 17 or 15? Those were the days. Oh my god, bring me back. Bring me back. I haven't played Pokemon Go in forever too, but those were the days. I hope all of the friends that I've met during those walks are all doing okay. Can you believe that was almost 10 years ago? Ah! I can't think about that. Can't think about that. Oh god. What kind of person was I 9 years ago playing Pokemon Go? Hi. Melon karaoke stream? No, I can't see myself doing a karaoke stream for a really long time. Mainly because I don't know how to sing. I want to get singing lessons one day, but I can't. I can't sing. If I were to do a karaoke stream, it will just be me screaming into the mic for like 10 minutes before I get tired. I don't know how to sing, but it's fun. Jujutsu Kaisen is just two children playing a game with overpowered abilities. But you could say that about any shonen, no? Oh, okay. If you're thinking like the overpowered characters, like Gojo, then maybe. I don't know. Your friend group is just a bunch of theater kids, so it's usually a challenge to get people to stop. Oh, true. True. I wish I was in the theater kids group. They always seem like they always have so much fun just acting silly. No, but you know what? I was in the Asian nerd group where we all study for our AP exams and get good grades. Oh god. And yeah. Hey, at least we got into colleges and everything, but like at what cost? At what cost? And now here we are, just lacking some social skills and improbabilities. It does look like fun though. It does look like fun. Your buddy had the head and two arms of the Exodia. Ooh, and just threw it. Okay, but like, what value are the Exodia cards if you don't have the complete set? You know, Exodia is overrated. I think there's another set of 5 cards that instantly win you the game too. It was like it was like 5 letters that spelled out a word. That was like death or something. I don't know. There were like 5 magic cards, and if you can collect all 5 letters, then you just win the game. I don't know. I don't know. There's so many Yu-Gi-Oh cards now too. I can't keep up. I cannot keep up. Do I post VODs of your lives? What does that mean? Oh, my streams. I was like, huh? How many lives do I have? Am I a cat? Do I go through 9 lives? Do I post VODs? Well, first of all, this is also being streamed on YouTube, right? Is my YouTube still live? Yeah, it's still live. So there's the VOD for that. You can check that out. Um, yeah, I guess so. I think since I started last Sunday, oh gosh, I've only had like 4 streams. Isn't that crazy? But yeah, um, yeah, I have all my VODs there. I don't know what else to say. I haven't streamed not on YouTube yet. Oh wait, Koala Lover has to go to bed. You gotta wake up in 5 hours. Oh, okay, okay. Good night. Good night. If you're still here and you can hear me say good night, I wish you good night. 5 hours. That's rough, buddy. I can't imagine sleeping for only 5 hours. Oh my god. I think I know for a fact any less than 6 hours for me, I cannot function like a human being. I operate at like 30% if I sleep for so little. Blah. Yeah, when you die, do we get a highlight? I wish. Actually, do I wish? Would you want to rewatch your entire life after you die? Okay, not like entire life, maybe like highlights. If someone posted like a highlights clip of your entire life, would you watch that? I don't know if I'd watch that. I feel like that's kind of. I feel like that's a bad idea. Because then what if you're like. Okay, first of all, I think rewatching myself is super cringe. Or I think I am cringe when I look back at myself. So it's like. I don't know if I want to watch through that again. But maybe like some cute moments, you know? Like when you get your first pet, or like, when you get your first significant other or something like that. Those are cute. I'd rewatch that. You know? I think I would watch a highlight of my life. It would be incredibly sentimental, but it'd be very interesting. Depends on how much the person who made the reel hates me. Yeah, what if it's just like a compilation of you just all of your embarrassing moments, all of your cringe moments. Oh, I can't. I can't do that. I can't do that. Am I enjoying streaming so far? I am. I am for sure. It's not what I expected. I I okay, low key, I just envisioned streaming a bunch of games because I felt like it's kind of what everyone does, right? It's like the default way of streaming games. But I'm kind of like coming up with all of these interesting. Okay, I don't know if they're interesting, but they're interesting to me. But like these stream ideas that I just kind of like act on, I guess. Like this shower stream idea, I briefly mentioned it at the end of my last stream, and I gave it some thought. I slept on it, and yesterday night I was like, wait, let me try this. Let me try this. So I spent a couple hours like finding the background, uh spent some time drawing my feet, my cute little feet. And then yeah, I also photoshopped this shower door thing so you guys can't see me, because that'd be too indecent. Because I know there have been like shower streams that are a little bit more intimate, I guess, but I wanted to kind of shower with you guys, and that sounds kind of weird, and I kind of regret saying that. But yeah, this is kind of interesting. And there's no like, no TOS violation. This is pretty safe for work, right? And immersion, right? The immersion. I love going for like any idea that incorporates immersion. That's why I'm a huge fan of like Cecilia Immergreen from Hololive Yen. Jen, oh, not Jen, from Justice. She does a lot of immersion type stuff too. So I get a lot of inspiration from her. It's all very wholesome. Yeah. See, I even gave you guys a bath towel so you guys aren't completely naked. It is a great format for a Zatsu stream. Okay, that's another thing. I actually would have never envisioned myself doing a Zatsu stream because, I don't know. Zatsu streams are like kind of scary. Like, what if there's like no one in chat and you're just kind of talking to yourself? In which case, I guess would be a really good opportunity to practice talking to yourself. But it's fun. It's fun. And honestly, isn't the whole point of VTubing to be able to like, or I guess not even just VTubing, the whole point of streaming is to interact with other people. So like, I think it's only natural that we should just kind of blah, 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 blah. Yep. So Yeah. But I appreciate the kind words. This is an interesting format, and I kind of want to like do something more like this. Um, just creative ideas. That's the whole idea. You yap while you game. Nice. I think that's a skill. Honestly, I think that's a really difficult skill to learn. Because when I'm playing a game, if I'm playing like Valorant or something, I'm like locked in. And if I start talking, then my aim is like not there, you know? So I I understand a little bit more how these streamers do it. Like I'm looking at these top streamers and they're hitting like headshots left and right while also being able to yap. I respect that, you know. That takes skill. That takes skill. Mm-hmm. Your friend can yap for hours if you let her, but you're just hanging out in the opening scene when you start gaming, you feel so awkward. Um, I think I noticed that too. But I think it's only natural, right? As soon as you start gaming, the yapping slows down a little bit because there's something to focus on too instead of just blah blah blah. Mm. But you know, I think there's always some interesting content ideas we can explore while gaming too, which I am looking forward to. Yeah, my chat has me playing Resident Evil for the first time, and holy smokes, your abilities drop when I'm trying to talk. Yeah, yeah. So oh my god, I remember my first stream like a month ago, which was Zenless Zone Zero. Um, I think you were there. I was trying to read the abilities of a character, but I just could not focus for some reason. I was just like, huh? She does what? She does this? Okay, I can't read. I'm just gonna press buttons because I think I was just so focused on like yapping and I just could not actually like comprehend what I was reading on the screen. Maybe that's just my gacha brain being unable to read, but I felt it. I thought about that moment a lot. Like, why am I struggling to read so much? But it turns out I'm just not good at multitasking yet. Yet. But I'll get there one day. It's a skill. Mhm. You actually don't bother reading things in game? Yeah, okay. Maybe I should just not read. Who needs to read? Who needs to read? I'm not even reading chat. I'm just kind of downloading the information and just saying whatever is on my mind. Hmm. You're an illiterate literature professor. Oh, the irony. Oh, the misery. Everybody wants to be my enemy. Okay, I also noticed that you guys have like some cute emojis. I want some of that too. I want some cute emojis too. You got a pigeon with a bread, and you got this pink anime girl with a red bow. I need to commission an artist. I need some emojis. Oh, you can recommend an artist? Yes, please. That'd be amazing. That'd be amazing. Buggers. Have I watched Arcane? Yes, I love Arcane. And not because I've played League for over 13 years. That addiction is completely separate and independent from my than my what's it called? My interest in Arcane. Arcane itself is just a really good show. If you guys haven't seen it, I'd highly recommend it. It's so good. It's so good. One of my favorite Netflix shows for sure. Hmm. I could draw them too. True. Can you guys imagine me drawing my own emotes? Look, look at my toeless feet. Can I move them? Where did I put my feet? Which window is my feet in? Give me a second. Oh, I found it. So like this. Look, I'm tap dancing. I could draw that. I could draw that. I could draw more feet without toes. You guys want to borrow my feet for a little bit so I can like. Oh, and I love playing around with what is this called? OBS. Whoopsies. Here you go. Now you guys can walk. Now chat has feet. Chat has feet. For free, by the way. For free. Make those feet an emote. What even? What? When would you ever use this? When would you ever use this emoji? When would you ever? What is there even any other streamer that has a feet emoji? Wait, is there any other streamer that has a feet emoji? Is it even a good idea to have a unique emoji? Huh? Maybe I could be like, who's that movie director? Quentin Tarantino, who has like, an affliction for feet. I could be like that guy and just randomly throwing feet in all of my streams, one way or another. Like, I don't know. Just trying to think of immersion ideas that involve feet. Anyway, why am I even thinking about this? I don't want my legacy to be about feet. It's kind of weird. That's my friend Hertz emote. But what is this? How do I zoom in on this? Oh, I'm using Restream chat. I can't like look at this very closely. I'll take a look after. But I can get away with feet. Okay, let's no more feet. No more feet. I don't know why we're talking about feet. But I don't know. I'm not an artist, by the way. I can't draw. But it'd be interesting. You're drawing a rubber duck as we speak. Oh. Do you guys want a rubber duck? Maybe I can like grab a rubber duck and put it on you. Phew. Licking the screen. I need to like brainstorm more good emojis that like I don't want to like make an emoji and it turns out to never be used, you know? What the heck is that? Is that dinner? You brought me dinner? Oh, is that a turkey with an apple and some salad? Oh, it's a cooked pigeon! Oh, that's so cute. That is so funny. It's a cooked pigeon for when you're cooked. That is so funny. Wait, that's so smart. Oh my god. That is so funny. Glow sticks. Glow sticks is also a good idea. Except I'm never going to do a karaoke stream, so glow sticks are actually useless. Ah. Let me get more water. I'm running out of water. You need one of those? I'm surprised you don't have one of those. What you get? You get glow sticks and then you do karaoke streams and I'm gonna be there. I love karaoke streams, by the way. Even though I'm like saying I'll never do them, I actually love going to karaoke streams and just cheering. It's like my favorite. Because gaming streams, they're usually like my tendency to watch gaming streams really depends on the game. But if it's a karaoke stream, I think I will always be able to enjoy them. I don't know why. It's just so fun. So much energy, so much. Do I have a Discord server? So I was going to talk about this. I guess this is a good time to talk about it. I need to wrap up soon anyway, too. It's getting late. No, I don't have a Discord server yet. Oh my god. I just started, okay? I need to look into how to, start a community server and I need to figure out like everything that goes behind it. Like, how when you join a big server, it's like you got to read the rules before you can do anything like that. I don't know how to set that up. So I need to look into that. And I also don't want to make one too early because I'm scared that like I'll make a server and it's gonna be like empty. It's like I rented out an entire mansion for myself and there's no one else in there, So much emptiness and space. But I would love to. I would love to have a Discord server because I'm actually a lot more active on Discord than like any other platform, and I would love to like chat offline too. So that'll be fun. That'll be fun. And if you have a Discord server, I'll join it too. It's just yeah, One step at a time. One step at a time. I have a ton of. I was gonna. I think I might do it this weekend, but I also have a ton of things to do. But yeah, honestly, I'm just so excited to make a Discord server. I want to like have a server, or I want to have channels that's like one to post schedules, two to post pet pictures. I love pictures of animals. So if you have a pet or if you work in wildlife, I need pictures. So that'd be fun. Okay, maybe fun's not the right word, but that'd be cool. Or even like pictures of food, honestly. I don't know why pictures of food is a thing, but I have a philosophy. You know, when you go to a restaurant, the camera has to eat first. Mm-hmm. So when you order something nice, you better bust out the Instagram lighting, get the angle, and then show off the world what you're about to consume. And then turn off your phone, okay? Don't look at your phone while you're eating. I disapprove of that. I'm the type of person that like really likes to focus on what I'm eating. So it's actually really hard for me to like talk to other people, talk to my friends when I'm eating. I'll be like closing my eyes and like just fully immersing myself into the sensation. If that makes sense. I sound kind of weird, but I don't know. I think a Discord server would also be really helpful in organizing community events or like viewer games too. Honestly, it doesn't have to be on stream too. You know, if I find people I can connect with online and they're in my server, you know, I'm totally down to like play League with them, Valorant, Among Us, Sus, and stuff like that. Yeah. But I know it's a ton of work, but I'm willing to do it. So I will probably make an announcement on that later. I just have to work on so much other content right now too. There are local wildlife reserves where you live. You got pics of bald eagles though. Nice. Nice. Hell yeah. We stand animals here. And you have a chinchilla. Oh, you have a pet chinchilla. That's awesome. Let's go. Wait, I could have sworn you talked about your pet on my first stream too. Or someone talked about having a pet stick bug. And I thought that was interesting. Yeah, stick bug. Among Us. Oh, Kenna, what are you doing? Kenna, what are you doing up? What are you doing up? Isn't it time for you to go to work? I was gonna say bed, but I had to think about that for a second. Good morning, Geran. How you doing? How you doing? Well, this is perfect. You can take a shower with us before you go to work. So that way you're all clean and not stinky at all. Mm-hmm. The melon cord. I like the name of that. Melon cord. Melon cord. Community movie nights. I think that's an interesting idea too, but it depends on what people are interested in. Oh, it was your dad that had a stick bug. Yeah. How do you even take care of that? I feel like if I had a pet stick bug, I would lose it instantly. I imagine there's like a cage, right? With like leaves or flowers. And I would never be able to find a pet stick bug. And I would like panic. Yeah, a glass terrarium. Yeah. Okay. I think pet snakes are actually really interesting. I used to be terrified of snakes until I actually met a friend who had a pet snake. And it's actually kind of cute. Like snakes are like, they legit have the 3 mouth. And I think that's so cute. You met someone who had 7 snakes? Wow, that's pretty cool. Snake lady. Or, man, I don't know. If I had that many snakes, I would learn how to play the flute. Oh, no, I would learn how to play the recorder. For no reason at all. You watched Princess Bride a week ago. Interesting.
I wonder what people would be interested in nowadays. Oh, I want to watch K-pop Demon Hunters. I need to watch that because everyone's talking about it and the memes. So I think that'll be fun. But one day, if it's still trending. Oh, you know what I would like to watch? I want to watch like Shrek. Please tell me you guys love Shrek. Because if you don't like Shrek, we are not going to get along. If you don't like Shrek, if you haven't seen it, that's okay. But if you don't like Shrek, you need to leave. We love the big green ogre here. This is my swamp, donkey. I'm gonna can you imagine? I'm gonna have a Discord community movie night every Friday, and every Friday we're just gonna be watching Shrek. Shrek 2. We're just gonna watch Shrek 2, the extended edition. So it includes a scene with who's that dude? With Simon. For what is that? American Idol or something? The singing scene. We're just gonna watch that every single Friday, and you guys will have no choice. That'll be fun. What is HTTYD? Wait, I can figure this out. DreamWorks. How to Train Your Dragon. Yes, I got it. Boom. Buggers. I was gonna say How I Met Your Mother, but I was like, wait, letters don't match up. But, ooh, that's a good one. That's a good one. You can't go wrong with like the DreamWorks, I guess, Disney. But okay. I need to wrap things up soon. Is there anything left I want to say? Yeah, so I'm gonna make a Discord. I'll make an announcement on that later. I am not gonna stream over the weekend. I have a ton of things I need to catch up on. So I think by Sunday I'll put out a tweet or a YouTube post with my schedule. I'm gonna make a schedule for next week. So look forward to that. It's probably gonna be on the same day, same time. Maybe a third one over the weekend. Right now I'm kind of just taking it slow. Like last week I did one stream. This week I'm doing 2 streams. So next week I'm gonna do 3 streams. Sounds like a plan. So yeah, I need to think about next week. But I'll post something on that on Sunday. Okay? So that being said, I don't have anything else to announce, I think. So I think we can kind of call it here. That was a fun 2-hour shower stream. I am extremely pruny, by the way. And yeah. Hope you guys are clean. You guys better be clean. You guys are just not, got like wiping everything down. Make sure to use soap. Do you guys clean your belly button? Final shower thought. Do you guys clean your belly button? When was the last time you cleaned your belly button? Or your ears? Is that common? Okay, surely people clean their ears, right? Over their belly button. Okay, anyway. That's enough. That's enough. No more. No more. Okay. Yep, that's it for now. Thank you guys for coming to the stream. It was nice seeing all the new faces, and I know it's like kind of an odd time for a lot of you guys, so I really appreciate you guys being here and just saying hi. So, yeah. Oh, I don't think I said hi to you yet, Pterodent. You're welcome though. Thank you for just being here. I really appreciate you guys. Yeah, hope you guys had a good time, and please have a good weekend. Yeah, I don't know what to say. Time to end stream. Do I clean my belly button?
We'll never know. I'm going to refrain from answering that. Okay, bye. Bye.